I'm going to talk about our Santa Ana project. It has a rich history of over 500 years, at least from the 1500s, and a promising future for going forward for Santa Ana. To me, from my 36 years experience, it looks like we're building a mine. Forward-looking statements, basically risk, there's inherently high risk in the exploration of mining, and risk can affect the outcomes of what I'm saying. Snapshot of the company, we have 132 million shares outstanding. Warrants at 61.9 million. 3 million will expire in March. We have co-maiden options, fully diluted at 206 million. Our last cash reported was 4.5 million. Our top shareholders, Eric Sprott, owns 14.9% of the company. We have about 10% in funds. Management owns 25% of the company. And just recently, we've initiated some coverage from Resource Capital to follow and set targets for our stock. Management and board, like I said, I have 36 years experience. I've been to the discovery to mine cycle in part at least 4 times. And this year we were fortunate to hire Jesus Velador away from Fortuna Silver Mines. He has experience including discovery in epithermal vein systems, and he has both a master's and a doctorate specializing in epithermal veins. We also have Ian Slater as executive chair, obviously a very accomplished mining entrepreneur, and provides a lot of enthusiasm and excitement and good direction to the company. So why Outcrop? High grade. Santa Ana is the highest grade silver project in Colombia. It was a Spanish colonial mining camp with reports of up to 17 kilograms silver over 1.4 meters. We ourselves have drilled up to 10.8 kilograms silver equivalent over a meter. We have 7 near-term targets with up to 64 grams gold and 5 kilograms silver per ton. It's a world-class project. We have under title or application up to 60 kilometers of veins. We're continually growing our discovery, presently with 7 high-grade chutes. Less than 10% of our projected vein systems are tested. We have an 18,000 meter program underway, and we will probably actually complete 26,500 meters before the end of September. We want to take the project to the next level and produce an upward scalable, compliant maiden resource by the year end 2022. Really, all of the geologists on staff are ore finders with significant experience making discoveries and developing projects in Colombia and Latin America. We have very strong social programs in place to maintain social license to continue to explore. And I don't think there's little doubt that Colombia is one of the last true frontier exploration areas in the world. So Santa Ana, again, it's our flagship. It's colonial era high-grade silver gold district. It's important to note that most of the important modern mines in Colombia did have colonial era mining. So this is the 2020 was the first year that the Fraser Institute listed Colombia first as a country, as an attractive jurisdiction. It's a top tier, and so it has a top tier ranking for mining investment in Latin America. It has a very long and rich history of mining and untapped exploration potential. And there's been several world-class discoveries that are attracting significant investment and activity over the last several years. That includes Zinjan or Borotica, Anglo Gold and Carbadona, Aris Gold and Marmato, and B2 Gold and Gramalote. Just a quick overview, 100% owned, 36,000 hectares, highway access, grid power. We have a transmission line that runs through the property, good water, strong community support, and excellent security conditions. We have 110 intercepts from 183 holes that average 1.4 kilograms silver equivalent. That is made up of 7.52 grams gold and 850 grams silver. We have, in terms of potential, we have near-term exploration on 16 to 18 cumulative kilometers vein length. And we have captured over 60 kilometers of vein zones. The project stage is going to go from advanced exploration to a resource in the end of 2022. We have a potential resource area now of 1,840 meters by 300 meters projected depth. On the projected depth, all the chutes are almost surely to go much more than 300 meters. And again, we're planning the maiden resource in the last quarter of 2022. It's really the richest historic silver camp in Colombia. Mine production has occurred in at least 4 areas. The freest mine is important to note. It's on our project. It produced over 7.8 million ounces of silver at a 1.3 kilograms silver per ton recovered. And Frias, as I'll point out later, really serves as an analog to any one of our 7 chutes. Its Frias mine is one single continuous chute, basically the size of what we're drilling. We have a district drill land package of over 36,000 hectares, and less than 10% of the project has been drilled to date. I'll just quickly show the area of discovery. The white callouts are the discovered chutes. The yellow are surrounding targets. That's in an area of about 1 kilometer by 3 kilometers. Just point out some highlight chute discovery chute holes. Megapozo has 9.5 meters, 10.7 kilograms silver equivalent. Roberto Tovar is one of our thicker chutes, 1.6 meters, 800 grams equivalent. If you look at some of the targets are as reflecting, expressing gold and silver at surface, as good as our discoveries have. Alaska, you can see 7.2 grams of gold with 3.4 kilograms silver. California, 64.8 grams gold and 1.9 kilograms silver. And Maris, 4.2 grams silver and 5.2 grams gold silver. This is just a oblique view at the chutes looking from west to east. Basically, the takeaway is there's a regular periodicity. The grade contour are very strong and concentric. It wouldn't be called nuggety or ratty at all. And with the regular periodicity, we can predict where the next chutes will be discovered. In addition to it being, or to complement it being a narrow vein system, almost all the high-angle veins have groups of veins that can be composited together. As an example, in the central part of the Roberto Tovar, we can desktop composite 3 veins and the intervening wall rock and come up with 10 meters at 400 equivalent grams silver per ton. It's a world-class size district. I just show a quick comparison between us and Wisla's Panuco project. Wisla has potential for over 100 million ounces. They have 85,000 meters drilled. Their entire project is 9,500 hectares. In contrast to Outcrop Santa Ana, we're really getting started with 30,000 meters drilled. We have 36,000 hectares total, and the picture on the left is just 6,000 hectares that we brought into title, and will be successively in sequence bringing the other applications into title for the full 36,000 hectares. Just a very quick scale and narrow vein comparison. We like to say that Outcrop is exploring and drilling the veins. Silvercorp is mining. Silvercorp is a company that's mining veins similar to ours at 0.7 to 0.8 meters, just like our average true vein width. We have an average grade undiluted of almost 1.5 kilograms equivalent silver per ton. That compares across the board with Wisla at 482, the Ying Mine Silvercorp at 415, and Silvercrest Las Chipas, 879 diluted in their feasibility studies. We have 7 chutes with good definition, not quite as long as what Wisla has in Napoleon and Tajitos, but still quite a bit of upside to add at least another 8 or more veins in the immediate area of drilling. And it's important to note that both Silvercorp and Ying Mine are reporting or forecasting numbers on the order of $7 equivalent ounce silver per ton. Just a rough idea of dilution. We shrinkage stope like Silvercorp is doing. We would take our grade down to 875 grams. If we did a mechanized 2.2 meters, we would take it down to 480 grams. If we ratio mine like Silvercorp and Silvercrest, we would take it down to 1.2 kilograms. A modified RISU, which is being less selective on the vein cut, would still be 1.15. If you look at all methods applied equally in the mine, just a rough estimation is 936 grams silver equivalent per ton. If you do more of a balanced 50% mechanized, 30% shrink, 10% RISU, and 10% modified RISU, you're still looking at 742 grams. These are rough estimates of internal grade dilution only. The catalyst going forward, we are in our phase 4 drilling program that will be 18,000 meters along a 16-kilometer long trend. We'll have good news flow. We'll test and define the limits of open mineralization of our discovered shoots, especially those, especially at depth where we have significant potential for expansion of known mineralization. We'll be drilling 7 near-term targets with trench and float boulder samples as high as 6.2 kilograms equivalent silver per ton to the north and up to 5.5 kilograms silver per ton to the south of the current area of drilling. We'll also drill the Frias mine group for extensions to the Frias mine and also new shoots in that area. We'll have 3 drill rigs starting from March 2021 for resource definition and continuing exploration for potential resource area growth. And then again, repeat, a goal to produce an upward scalable 43101 compliant resource by year-end 2022 while we continue to test high-quality, high-grade targets. Other projects, we have our Helia high-grade vein system. We may do a scout drilling program, mainly to attract JV partners. Our Helia is notable for having a 4-meter vein intercept, or 4-meter vein width that samples at 22 grams gold per ton. We also have Majama. Mainly we're involved in CSR and ESG programs to work towards permitting, again, probably for joint venture. Possible joint ventures in a near term, we have Orobesia, an epithermal and porphyry system that directly adjoins the Agnico, Newmont, Orosur, Anza joint venture. And then we're very close to, our Antiris project is very close and is an intrusive gold system, very much like E2 Gold and Anglo Ashante's Gramalote. I probably went over that fairly quickly, but please contact me either through my email or off the webpage, and I'll try to answer any questions I can.